My man Niko became mayor of London? Let's get into this, bro.
Londoners will head to the polls to elect our next mayor. It's going to be quite a contest.
Man, what is he up to this time, bro?
Niko Omilan is the youngest standing to be mayor.
By the way, shout out to C1 Jester. He requested this on my Side Men Brutally Rate Themselves video yesterday. He got like 240 thumbs up. So y'all see how it works. Put in the comment section what you want me to react to, and I'll react to it. That's simple. We need to get this to 3,000 thumbs up, though. We have to, bro.
YouTube star Niko.
We have to.
Youngest candidate, independent candidate, Niko
What
Omilan.
kind of
Should people be putting their vote to a YouTuber who's 23 and maybe hasn't got as much experience of life as others?
This is a big, big job in British politics.
This
The person
man.
who is elected will be managing a budget of more than £17 billion a year.
What do you think about Niko?
Bruh, Niko is a legend. I don't know what, like, this man is clearly the best YouTuber.
Milan is trying to
What?
become London mayor. Not got a chance.
But does he know anything about politics?
Making politics a
That
game.
Ku Klux video, where he trolled that man.
Isn't it really just a bit?
Let me know he'll go.
This sort of thing.
And oh yeah, I will be doing the highlights of the Sidemen 2022 soccer match after this. So stay tuned to this channel. My next upload will be that. Hit that thumbs up button because we going in today. I'm going in for y'all today, man. Y'all asked for it, so I got you.
My name's Niko Omilan, known internet troll and supreme leader of the Niko Defense League.
Oh, how does he end up? This is about to be legendary.
The NDL is the Niko Defense League. Basically, a few years ago,
Some people do YouTube pranks and just will prank one person. Niko will find a way to troll entire countries and continents and states and cities. He's the GOAT.
I trolled a racist group called the English Defense League,
That you really are a schmuck.
I think.
And they took your teeth as well.
Yeah, they did.
which ended up getting me countless death threats, and one of their members told me that I'd never be as big as their group. So we went ahead and made the Niko Defense League. I've started the Niko Defense League. Join now! And blew them out of the water. And now, me and the NDL just ran for London Mayor.
Legend!
I'm running for Mayor of London.
You're looking at the
With those little glasses.
London. Vote for Niko. Thank you, Niko for Mayor.
Oh my God.
So why are you?
This man is a
Because
legend.
young people aren't represented in politics.
That is
Why
true.
they're not voting is not feeling represented by politicians.
Younger people don't turn out to vote.
Young people are actually engaged with issues that they know about, but politicians currently aren't engaging them.
I wanted to show
a
that we
fact.
can really make waves
a
and
fact.
shake things up in the political space, and at the very least show that young people will go out and vote when they're really behind something, and hopefully persuade these major parties to try harder to represent young people in future. Otherwise, they're just proving that they're pussies. So who did you ask?
See, the thing about my man Niko is that all his jokes and pranks actually have like he's like the Joker. He's like the Joker, bro. That's why I love him. He actually has big
there was a lot of
themes
people. This was a
that he
record-breaking
covers.
year. More people ran this year for London Mayor than ever before. But let's start. There's the top four parties. Let's call them the untouchables. That's Labour, Conservatives, Green Party, Lib Dems. They all have huge funding and they've been established for many, many years. Then I'd say there's the villains. There's Lawrence Fox, a man who had £5 million in budget for his whole campaign, and he's all around a questionable person. There's Brian Rose, who had billboards across London for months. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing his face. And he also drank his own urine.
Oh!
And Peter Gammons, a man who ran for the UKIP party, who have heavy links to racism within their ranks. So a
Seems
good
right.
bunch.
Seems about right.
Well, a bin ran, and another YouTuber as well, and obviously me, Niko Omilan. Did anybody think I could win? No. Did anybody think I could make any waves at all? Definitely not.
But history will have to be
I
our
believe
guide
in
here
you,
on
Niko.
whether
We believe
any
in you,
big
and
breakthrough
young
is
Nick.
likely. Back in 2016, the top 5 candidates, the candidates from the top 5 parties, got nearly 94% of the vote. This is a really hard mould to crack.
There were 20 candidates in total, and I was joint bottom favourite to win. I think my odds were at like 500 to 1, so they really gave us no chance of getting anywhere, and it became personal with me. Because little did they know, we'd been planning this for a very long time.
Let's
I
go!
say it because I didn't know if he was going to say it, but I actually knew he was going to run for mayor back then.
Niko actually told us that he was going to run for Prime Minister.
No, it was always Mayor.
When did he tell us that? Because he's doing it now, but
that was when we were in Miami.
It was a year ago.
Obviously, if I was going to do this, I had to be myself. And the best way to do that was launching the whole campaign in the most stupid way possible. And the idea which I actually came up with was walking out in my announcement video in a suit jacket, tech police bottoms, an unironed shirt, football boots, and children's glasses, while simultaneously saying I'm taking it extremely seriously. Yeah, no, but I had no idea how much it was going to take off. No clue. And after this, social media went wild. Everyone was talking about it and the people were supporting me. But somehow, with all this attention we were getting on social media, everyone tweeting it out, some of the biggest names in the UK, no.
But it does show you the power of YouTube. It shows you the power of the youth. It shows you the power of viral marketing. It's crazy.
No media were reaching out at all. So we needed to figure out a way of getting that. So I took advantage of the power the NDL have on social media and directed it directly towards the BBC, demanding an interview. And I did not leave.
I know, I was there with you.
Yeah, we did not leave until we got it. From one BBC to another, make the right choice and interview me. And surprise, surprise, we got the interview. We bullied the BBC into interviewing us, and we used that as an opportunity to launch the first point in our manifesto.
Man, 3,000, somebody told me, yo, you need to be asking for 5,000 thumbs up. You shoot too low. Hey, let's get these 3 and 4s out the way, then we'll move up. 3,000 thumbs up. And like I said, after this video, my next upload will be the highlights of the Simon 2022 soccer or football game.
Boris Johnson. Shush. We then got
Stay
London
tuned
Bus
to this channel all day. We got bangers
where
coming.
we promoted the Forefront project to help steer young people away from crime. We found my whole doppelganger and used them to prank the media and help launch our full manifesto, which included deporting the EDL, shutting down any McDonald's with a broken McFlurry machine and turning it into low-rent housing, freezing the River Thames so people could ice skate over it, and bringing the price of the Freddo back down to 5p. And now, although the manifesto was a massive joke, what we tried to do was have good heart behind the message of the manifesto. Solely standing up for issues that actually do need to be solved as well.
You
now,
see what I'm saying? You want to laugh, but you
on social media.
Like you laugh, but you learn at the same time. He an evil genius, bruh. Like for real, I really like Niko, man.
There was some people.
I ain't gonna lie to you. As an American, I've never heard someone. I've heard Niko. I've never heard Niko, and I've heard Nick. So it's weird for me to say. I might just call him Nick, just for show.
People who actually ended up having issues with it.
Freezing over the Thames, I think, telling Boris Johnson to shush. Really? Will it actually happen? Do you have sort of superpowers?
No, I don't have superpowers, but luckily some of my friends do. So I'm actually good friends with Elsa from Frozen, and she will freeze the River Thames.
How can voters take you seriously with those sorts of claims?
Realistically, you're not going to win.
Isn't it all just a bit of a joke?
No.
What would you say are the characteristics that make up a
young member?
No,
it ain't a joke.
Hitler had similar ideas.
Okay. No. Pussies. The pussies.
It's those little glasses to sell it. It's those kid glasses.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted this manifesto to be everywhere. Social media wasn't enough. I wanted it to be on billboards. Now that just sounds like a stupid idea, but somehow we managed to make it happen.
This is a big moment, George. First time on a billboard. We've got to look out for it. There it is. It's right in front of us.
Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. Make transport free for under 18s and over 69s. Uni students included. Let's go, Niko for mayor. That's me.
Let's go. I want to vote for him now.
To billboard.
I wish I would have been hip to this when it was happening, you know? I got a little base too. Maybe I'm putting people onto Niko too, you know? Maybe we could have got a few more votes for son. You feel me? I feel bad.
To billboard.
I ain't do my
To billboard.
part. Let me
I
know,
don't even know how
Niko, if
many
we're going
billboards there
again.
were. But yeah, and it was nuts. I remember going to Leicester Square when I was just a kid, trying to be like all the YouTubers at the time, just trying to be like them, basically trying to replicate their videos. So it was nuts going to actual Leicester Square and being on a billboard just up there. It was definitely like a life moment.
That's dope. That's dope.
Add a second eye to the London Eye, so it becomes the London Eyes. Inspirational.
Sound of the underground, my friends on a billboard.
Let's go. But we took advantage of being there, and we were trying to use that as a campaigning opportunity and speaking to the people. Add a second eye to the London Eye. Yeah. You're gonna vote for me?
Oh, you on there, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've got your vote.
Good man.
Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, guys. Yeah. Me, I'm 39.
39? Oh, you look really young. You're looking on 20.
Yeah. No, it's the face cream I use.
You look really young.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The billboards were sick, but what really ended up blowing me away...
You know it's crazy, the fact he has to lie about his age, because there's some people who won't vote for somebody if they're a certain age, even if they got good campaign points. I mean, were all of his points good? No. But like, he had to act like he was 39.
All the people who went down to see them. Like, the NDL came out in their masses. Like, it was the first opportunity which I really gave the public to support the campaign and show their support. So seeing everyone sending in their videos, it really was insane.
That's dope, that's inspiring.
Who should support you?
And who is that for going Niko? Boris Johnson is
But we needed bigger and better ways to campaign to reach more people.
So how did you even do that?
This is crazy. It's like a dope documentary.
In my YouTube career, we'd be renting a boat. Is this our boat? Oh, that's our boat. We got a boat.
I'm on a boat! My boy got a... All jokes aside, I know his money long, bruh. I know his money stretch. Armstrong, he could put this up. You feel me? Plus, you know, you could tell by the views he gets on his video. That nigga got some bread, so... Good for you,
This
Nick.
campaign is ridiculous, man.
Faux Nick. That's your
did
new
all of our
nickname.
campaigns
Faux Nick.
to that point
That
on the
faux
ground.
fire,
So it was
you
only
feel me?
right to take it to the water. And on the boat, we had Freddos for 5p on the side. So anyone seeing it would have just been like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, no, we got a mariachi band as well, just playing.
Fredo Principal.
Hey.
Fredo Principal.
Hey.
Boris Johnson shoes.
Hey. Boris Johnson shoes.
Basic. Niko! Let's go! They were playing my YouTube channel theme, which has been with me since I first started YouTube.
I don't really know you.
We passed famous landmarks like Parliament, Big Ben. Big Ben is currently being constructed into Big Ben Clock, a real BBC. They're already making my changes happen. This is what I like. The London Eye. Crazy to think when I'm mayor there's going to be two of these. The London Eye will become the London Eyes, so London has more vision. And
that's a bar!
It's literally running around the whole city like a madman, out of breath, trying to catch up with us. We had people watching us on the bridges, just looking at this huge boat. Let's go, Niko Defence League, that's what I'm saying. Big up. We're catching the people's eyes.
I love it, bro.
And I'll tell you why, because we're giving them a message which they can connect to. Fredo, prices are too expensive. It's robbery, daylight robbery, how they've gone up so much, and that's why we have to fix it. And our final movement was going past City Hall, the place which I'd actually be crowned as mayor. That's where the results end up happening.
Okay, so this is the thing.
Tonight, it's
Sorry,
the final furlong. Just 48 hours till Londoners go to...
When it's not a nervous tick, but it's when I'm like focused or watching TV or stuff, like I'm really, you'll see me get to twisting my dreads. It's a habit. I'm sorry.
The mayoral candidates make their final push for votes.
The more we campaigned and the longer the election went on, the more ridiculous things got. Like, two guys turned up at the house with a whole painting of me, like a mural. I was thinking, what the hell is this? And if that's not crazy enough, someone turned up with a customized car.
What is going on outside?
What?
What? And yo.
We weren't living real life, man. It was nuts. At this point, heads were turning. My odds went 10 times lower in the bookies, and people were seeing me as a legitimate candidate.
Let's go!
To ITV News. Now, obviously I was skeptical because I didn't know how they were going to portray me, but at the same time, it's ITV, you've almost got to talk to them. So I had no choice but to double down. Niko Omilan, Supreme Leader of the Niko Defence League. I'm going to make...
I will say his videos are so A1. Documentary style pranks. I ain't never seen it. You hear me? Like, yeah, 3,000 thumbs up if you can hear my voice. You could do anything, man. Look at Niko.
At 23, Niko Omilan is the youngest standing to be mayor.
I feel like someone had to stand up and tell the big man Boris, shush. Someone needs to do that. And also, someone needs to employ more police, put them straight into the Houses of Parliament, because that's where all the real criminals are.
Oh, that's a bar.
Putting their vote to a YouTuber who's 23 and maybe hasn't got as much experience of life as others?
Yes, because I'm the only honest one of the lot. The one thing I needed ITV to realise was I was the most serious candidate. And I think I did that in 2 words.
2 days left of campaigning. Can they get their message into 2 words?
Creating equality.
Restoring hope.
Independent voice.
For vibes.
Bang!
Right there was my whole campaign marketing done. Those 2 words held so much power, and that one face became a meme.
For vibes is crazy.
Number 1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
At one point, my whole Twitter timeline changed their profile picture to my face. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Vibe Mania was here. But the campaign was coming to an end. The election day was coming. So I took advantage of all that social media hype and used it as one final push to get the people to come out and vote for me. My friends, the election is upon us. Make sure you vote me, Niko Omilan, as your first choice option for London Mayor tomorrow. If you want good vibes in the city, then I am the only person who can make it happen.
At
7 a.m. tomorrow, the polls will open in local elections across London and the home county.
Let's go,
Polling
Niko.
stations have been open since 7 o'clock this morning to choose the next Mayor of London. Voting booths, if you want to still go along, will be open until 10 o'clock tonight.
Man, I would have
See, every other candidate definitely thought that because it was election day, campaigning was over. But no, not us.
Turn us in the hair.
Getting started.
You gotta run to the final lap, the final minute to that whistle blow, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Let's go, young Nick, young Bo Nick.
We hired a whole chauffeur and brought out the NDL car, some bright yellow vehicle. We needed to be seen by as many people as possible.
Big up my guy! The people of London, my people. They want me as mayor, you see that? Oh, I love this game. All right, we're about to arrive. Polling station, there it is.
It's time to go vote. This is just doing my bit, using the beauty that is democracy and voting for myself. Once I'm mayor, we won't do it like this. I'll just stay mayor forever. It's called dictatorship, George. It's not every day you turn up to an election and you can vote for yourself. And obviously, I checked that box and made my vote count. But during this whole campaign, there was definitely an audience which I hadn't reached out to, and this was my opportunity to capitalise on that. What I plan on doing is turning London once a year into Lundoff, and turning all the power off once a year in London.
Oh, you've lost me, mate. That is the most idiotic thing.
It's not idiotic, man.
Fantasyland,
No, it's not Fantasyland. Wait. Okay, one more point. Give me one more chance. I plan on building another London Eye, so it becomes the London Eyes.
You've lost me, son. Right, good luck,
Serious, man, thank you.
He don't want to set the power
of
off.
being a politician, not everyone's going to like you. But when people don't want to listen, all you have to do is talk louder.
Vote Niko, please. Vote Niko. I love this game.
We had like a speaker attached to the outside of the vehicle, and I just used that to scream our message through the streets of London.
Last minute campaigning. Hey couple, I'm talking to you. I stand for builders. You on the phone. Please vote Niko today to be your London mayor. That's right. Bye. So awful. This is not real life. A literal mayor candidate is going around campaigning in a bright yellow van, screaming.
But are the other ones doing that? Nah. He for the people. He out there trying to touch the people, no freaky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Show him some love.
Vote Niko for a megaphone.
3,000 thumbs up for Nick,
to
bro.
really bring our message home. Stand for the national anthem, please, boys. But this time, I joined them. There we go.
Oh, he's going all out.
Can I have the guitar? A guitar for a sec. We walked through Leicester Square, and just 48 hours before this, I was on a billboard there, and now I was marching with my Mexican brothers.
Hey, let's go, Niko! Niko for president. Why stop the mayor?
I love this song, the EDL. We were campaigning for the people, for the public, and all you have to do is talk to them to understand how little they actually feel represented by the political space.
London needs a new mayor to change things and work for the poor people as well as the people that's got money. A mayor that's for the people, not for himself.
Exactly.
This gentleman seems like, is it you?
Yeah, that's me.
This gentleman seems like the right gentleman.
Thank you, man. Election day campaigning was sick, but then I checked my phone and I was blown away. So many different people from so many different backgrounds were all going out there voting for me, leaving their houses to vote for me. It's a whole different thing.
I got goosebumps,
yeah, I just want to thank the YouTube community, the NDL. And
this is when the YouTube community really gets together and does some gangster work, bro. Some gangsterism, bro. Yeah.
Actually, everyone who backed me, who wanted me up there representing them, yeah, I was just in shock. I'm still in shock now. Yeah, whole thing was nuts.
Everyone's voting for you.
Everyone. My nigga Chunky!
I like that, everyone was taking pictures of me and stuff. They're like, yeah, I just voted for Niko, and then they're like showing them in their phone, your name's crossed.
That's elite.
And it's actually nuts. Everyone's just crossing your name.
No, today's been surreal, man. So surreal. Yeah, just seeing everyone posting and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The polls have now closed in the London mayoral election. Counting will begin in the morning, but it could take days for the final result because of COVID precautions.
Voting stopped. No more campaigning, no more publicity stunts, just the count.
Well, polls, of course, closed at 10 p.m. yesterday evening, and the count for the London mayoral and assembly elections started at 7 this morning. The results are expected over the weekend.
So they were trying to say that our votes were just being counted up and we'd have nothing to say about it. We needed to go down there.
And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah. Voting is done, but we're now heading in to the polling stations where they're counting all of the votes. Let's head in and find out what's going on. Hello. Thank you, appreciate it. How's the Labour Party? And we're in the halls. All the votes are going on here, they're all counting them up. Hopefully I'm taking an early lead here. So many people were there counting votes. You don't realise how much effort actually goes into these things until you actually run. It was wild, but also very boring. So it was difficult to find a way to keep ourselves entertained. I can see myself, oh wow, it's on. Vote Niko. Big up. We're going to win the whole election. My friend's not wearing a mask.
I'm not wearing one.
No, I don't see a mask. I can just see your mouth. You're not wearing a mask.
He doesn't get it.
Oh wait, I think I see the strings. Oh wait, no, it's just camouflage. It's just the camouflage. Because it's blended in. Do you get it? Because you're not wearing a mask, it's camouflage? Yeah. There we go, nice to meet you.
He didn't like that at all. Nah, that one was, he said, don't open your set with that one.
All these votes were being counted, but there was a screen at the front, which was a live count of all of the votes. And it had us beating Peter Gammons, which was supposedly impossible. It had us beating Brian Rose, which was supposedly impossible.
Dang, he was the fourth?
But we were drawing with Lawrence Fox, and from that moment, the battle for fifth began. Now, getting fifth place became my obsession because from the start, breaking into the top 5 was marked impossible, unheard of. It couldn't be done.
Back in 2016, the top 5 candidates, the candidates from the top 5 parties.
But all jokes aside, this man really shook up the London voting system, bro. You hear what they're saying that, you know, in past and tradition is the top 5 have 95% or 94% to vote. For him to even get that close to is probably scared people. He probably got some messages You feel me?
Got nearly
From important
94%
people. Like, hey,
of the
don't ever
vote.
try
This is
this
a
again.
really hard mould to crack.
And here we are battling for 5th place with a man who had £5 million in backing.
How much money you got in the bank? Not you personally, the party.
5 million quid.
Lawrence Fox was easily the most controversial candidate of this whole mayoral election, and something tells me he wouldn't want to lose to a YouTuber wearing children's glasses, especially if he doesn't actually think being a YouTuber is a real job.
6 p.m. tonight.
Where are your glasses?
Tune in 6 p.m. tonight.
I don't think I will because I've got an actual job.
With the more results that came in, the closer it got. At one point I was beating him.
Niko Omilan, 4,678.
Yeah, not a real job, huh?
1,948.
Goofy.
And then he was beating me.
Lawrence Fox.
Not a real job, but you getting beat though, right? Goofy, look at you, yeah. Look at you.
1 vote. Niko Omilan, 2,000 votes.
And it continued like that until the live count froze at 90%.
The election poll has been frozen with only a few constituencies left to announce, and as it currently stands, Sadiq Khan has won the London mayoral election. This is the final update until the results are announced.
Okay, so he did. I wish he would. I mean, we already know he didn't win, but I want him
Now the
to
main
beat that
stories in the
dude, that's all.
capital, and Londoners are still waiting to find out.
Before we get to the answer, the climax, 3,000, man. If you can hear my voice, smash that like button. It's very important. It helps a lot. Like I said, I know a lot of YouTubers say it, but if you don't believe it, just go through my catalog of videos. Look at every video that has less than 1,000 thumbs up, less than 2,000 thumbs up, and less than... Look at the difference. So every time you hit that like button and drop a comment, it changes my algorithm score. So thank you so much. Y'all literally are helped change my life by just hitting the like button. So shout out to everybody who does that. And check out my single Lame to Us. While we here, featuring Peso P, that's out right now and 35,000 views. Go hit that up, man. Yeah, drop a comment, let me know what you think.
Who the city's mayor will be.
And
The latest from officials here is that a winner will be announced.
Sidemen soccer. I'm sorry, I'm American. Football. I gotta get used to it. Sidemen football highlights of 2022.
Tonight, sometime after
That's my next
8:30.
video, so stay tuned. That's my next upload. Stay tuned!
Okay, it's election day. It all ends here.
Niko
My
is
friends, it's time.
absolutely
This is the
dope.
thing which everything has been building up towards. It's results time, baby.
Everything we've been working towards was all for this, and I was just proud of what we'd achieved together as young people. Like, no matter what, the NDL has
NDL
taken over
ones?
London in my eyes. Whatever the result was just the icing on the cake.
Man, I love Niko, man. Look, just like Jerry. He knew he was probably not going to win, but what if he would have won? Just think about how crazy that would have been. Look at how close he got. That's nuts. And he ain't even the biggest you. Well, imagine if someone like KSI or I don't know, though. I feel like Niko has more actual... KSI is bigger, but I feel like Niko has more like everybody loves Niko. KSI ain't necessarily big because everybody loves him. Everybody knows who he is, but Niko's I know everybody don't love him, but like... It's hard to be as big as KSI and not be polarizing. It's just kind of impossible.
But the election
So I
was
don't know
upon
how
us.
an
I
election
finally got to meet my fellow candidates. It started off proper nice. The other candidates were showing me love, and I even got to see big lad Peter Gammons from UKIP.
He'll take the picture. We'll just celebrate your L right here.
Well, you didn't do too great either.
Much better than you, my friend. Much better.
But it was time for me to head into City Hall.
Have you been here before? Massive success. No, first time. I'm about to claim my victory as mayor.
And you found it okay?
Yeah, I found it great. Great experience. Loved it. NDL.
How do you think you've done?
Shush.
And Lawrence Fox was stood right there. My competitor. The guy
He
who
looks like the evil villain from every Die Hard movie. He looks like the British evil villain, don't he? This nigga look like Voldemort's actor in real life. Say I'm lying though. Remove the nose, take off the facial hair and the hair. That's not That's not he who we don't name. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That nigga got the Horcrux and all that.
You were battling for 5th place with.
Are you accepting defeat
From Sadiq?
to me?
I don't know, have you defeated me?
I believe so.
Oh, good.
We'll have to see. We'll have
Well,
to
I'm just
see.
happy
We'll find
that
out on the
we
stage.
see.
I told him I'd beat him, but in reality, I had no idea. I was just going for blind confidence. We then walked into the big city hall.
Yeah, he pulled up on you with
bigger
Anna.
than I expected. And the
Niko
walk there
pulled
took
up on
about
you with
3 years.
smoke.
We gave Brian.
My bad, but he pulled up pure smoke. Yeah, I beat you. What's up? Oh my God, look at the poll. What's goody? I'm giving you nothing but pure Anna. You feel me? Pure Draco smoke.
Rose a good old bottle of tea, which he seemed very happy with. And in a room full of 20 candidates who'd been running against each other for the last few months, you'd think there'd be tension, but it was actually the opposite. It was good vibes.
I mean, y'all
apart from one random lady who wasn't even running, who went out of her way to attack me.
How can they take you seriously when you're wearing glasses like that and a face mask?
I feel like you don't really have the vibes.
Very worrying what you're doing to young people, what you do on social media. You are not a figurehead for young people at all. You are dangerous to young people, and it is a disgrace that you're running for mayor when there are serious candidates running for mayor.
Go off.
It's always nice to see a Karen, and she really thought she did something. But I then chatted to Peter Gammons.
People like you mixed races. Well, my kids are mixed race. Most of my friends.
But that's like saying, oh my! But that's like saying I'm not racist. I've got black friends.
Had a really intellectual conversation with Sean Bailey from the Conservative Party.
I ratioed you on Twitter.
What?
I ratioed you on Twitter.
Ratioed you?
Yeah.
And discovered that the Lib Dem candidate, Louisa Porritt, actually voted for me. What a world, man.
Yeah, so you made me second preference.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
But none of them had my respect more than one being.
I just want to say to you, it's been nice seeing someone who we can actually take seriously in this election.
Well, and likewise, with
Yeah.
your good self. You've got an army out
Yes, yeah, I know, it is the NDL, yeah.
there. Yeah, the NGL. I
Yeah.
mean, it sounds quite scary.
Yeah, no, it is. I am a supreme leader after all.
I wanted to say, I thought you did a great campaign. Congratulations.
Yeah, same with you, my
Shout
friend.
out
One thing was for sure though,
the
Roger
garbage can
Fox
head.
did not like me.
Welcome back. Welcome back, my friend.
Bruh, he gotta go funnel some funds into some offshore bank accounts before Bruce Willis swing in with an AR-15 through the window. So he's got things to do. You feel me? Leave him alone. He's gotta get $1 billion. He's busy holding some small nation for ransom for some exorbitant amount of money. You gotta let him be. You feel me? He busy getting a sacred diamond from Africa to power his laser. You feel me? You gotta let him be.
This game
You
over.
gotta give him time.
This game is burning. It's burning.
I took that personally. It made me start thinking, you want to walk past and ignore me, Lawrence? Well, I'm going to reduce your legacy to losing to a YouTuber in children's glasses. Gave me that extra motivation to win.
We have one more constituency to go, City and East.
Everything was waiting on East London. We needed a masterclass from them to take us to 5th place.
Literally, all we're waiting on now is one constituency. We're 0.1% behind Lawrence Fox. The last constituency that we're waiting on is City and East. So all I can do is hope that they bring it home, take us to 5th. Please, pressure's on. We need 5th place.
And then the result came in. They took us through the building where they were going to announce the results.
I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm just waiting on the results, man. But oh my gosh, guys, we've smashed the targets. I can't believe it, man. It's nuts. We've shown that we can do it, man. We've shown what we can do when we team up. The NDL is the greatest movement in the world. Vibes for life.
I won't lie, I was nervous. We put so much work into
I ain't
this.
gonna lie, I would not have been able to handle that Karen like that. As calmly as Niko did. I would have got to roasting. I would have got to what? Like, he got more patience
whole
than
campaign,
me.
and it was all going to end right there in that room.
Young Nick, young faux Nick.
I am now able to declare the results of the election of the Mayor of London, Peter John Gammons, UKIP, 14,393. Count Binface, 24,775. Brian Benedict Rose, London Real Party.
To get beat by Count Binface is just embarrassing.
31,111. Lawrence Fox, the Reclaim Party, 47,600. Niko Omilan, independent, 49,628.
And we did it. We came fifth
Top
place.
5!
I was over the moon.
Yeah, get it alive!
But yeah, I was just doing stupid dances, celebrating our victory. East London was the final.
Bro, that's all we needed was the beat against Loris, man. Now he could go back to his lair in a volcano that's shaped like his face. You feel me? Like,
constituency, and they did not let me down. They got 7,920 votes. We came fourth in the whole constituency, beating a major party, the Lib Dems. In total, 49,628 people went out there and voted for me as their first choice, not even second choice. Almost 50,000 people. That's crazy, man. Honestly, I'm so grateful to everyone who went out to vote and everyone who supported. But yeah, then the winner was announced.
I therefore declare Sadiq Aman Khan elected as the Mayor of London.
shout out to Sadiq.
Obviously, I'm not a sore loser, even though I blatantly deserve to win and everyone could see it. But congrats to Sadiq Khan for winning the mayoral election. But poor Lawrence Fox was burning because he lost to me.
I'm sure.
That poor man.
I'm sure he was on fire.
Unlucky, my friend.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Fifth place is mine.
Good one.
Well done for your campaign.
Fifth place. Let's go. Let's go.
Being real, I didn't even know how to react. But then I went outside and...
Man, forget it. If you made it all the way to here, 4,000 thumbs up. I'm feeling too inspired. You telling me this man could hit a number 5 position mayor and I can't get 4,000 thumbs up? Nah, man. Because the whole theme of this story is to shoot for the stars, man. 4,000 thumbs up, we can do this. I'm motivated.
So many people were out there celebrating.
Subs only. Listen, subs only. That's what I'm saying.
Everyone was gassed, and the only reason this was even able to happen was because of everyone who got behind me. We're all a team, and this W belongs to every single person who supported our campaign in any way. It belongs to us all.
Absolutely crazy, bro. You're a YouTuber and you come out on top 5, fam. Well done, congratulations, man. I'm just shocked. Flipping hell. My guy!
Listen, we did it for the vibes, that's all I want to say. We did it for the vibes, and we've engaged young people. We've shown the young people need to be represented. Big up, let's go. Thank you, my friend.
We came 5th. People had millions in budget in their campaigns, and we beat all of them. We're the biggest independent party in London. Thank you, everyone. Big up. Oh, I'm on top of the moon, man.
For an independent party to come out of nowhere and come 5th in a major election is unheard of, but we did that. We made it happen. And I'm nothing without the people's support. But together, we've made a dent in politics. And that's what we ran for. There were 20 people in this election, and we came 5th. Millions went into people's campaigns, and we beat all of them. The only people we didn't beat were the major parties. That's nuts. All I can say is thank you. It's crazy, man. All I can say is thank you. Big up the NDL, big up young people just in general, and big up the vibes. It was a big story, a YouTuber coming out of nowhere and coming 5th place. Many people wanted to be my first interview. The BBC, who originally refused to interview me in person, had now hit me up, and I just went full circle and refused to be interviewed by them. We eventually chose ITV, who definitely embraced our campaign throughout, so I trusted them to bring our final message.
Back there you didn't want me, now I'm 5th, they all on me, good. Throw it back in their face, nah, we good.
Okay, now the election's done. We're now having an interview with ITV to round everything up. What an experience.
Finally, they were never expected to win the mayoral race, but they caught the public's imagination and attention over the last few weeks. YouTube star Niko Omilan finished in 5th place.
The candidate who got the 5th highest number of votes is this man, YouTuber Niko. He earned nearly 50,000 votes, making Niko the most successful independent candidate.
What do you think that says about the state of politics in London at the moment?
I feel like that says that a lot of people don't feel represented, and they felt like they could get behind my campaign because they feel just that they aren't represented. At the end of the day, the only 4 people we lost to were the 4 biggest parties in the country. I hope that this changes the way that these major parties engage with young people in the future.
Niko's political career has stalled before it's really begun, with this bombshell announcement today.
It's time for me to retire. Goodbye. Thank you, ITV.
His dramatic exit only slightly shorter than his political career.
My water. Don't litter. Thanks. Appreciate it, ITV.
Sam Holder, ITV News.
Needed his coat.
I had to retire because, believe it or not, I'm not a politician. But we always said we were running for young people, which is why we made a platform where we could pass the baton on to the young leaders of tomorrow who are doing big things right now, which was the best way we could end this whole thing. When I look back at this election, obviously I was taking the mick out of the political system, and yes, I was trolling people, but what really matters is so many people have connected with it.
Stop it! NIKOE for Mayor, come on, let's go!
Vote Niko for Mayor of London! Everyone vote Niko!
Vote Niko! Let's go! Let's go team! Listen, Dubs only.
No matter how much people try, no one can deny the impact which we've made. When the NDL first started 3 years ago, I never...
He's got some of my favorite videos to react to, honestly. Like,
ever imagined we could be anywhere near this big. From a prank video on a racist organisation, all the way to being the biggest independent party in London. I can't even put it into words. In an election where so many people ran, the candidate who made the biggest impact is someone who ran for vibes and young people. I don't care what anyone says. That's so elite. And I'm so happy to leave the political world with that as my legacy.
You shook up the system, that's all you needed to do. I'm sure you got some of them folks scared, you know? Go talk, man. God bless you, bro. And then there was the glasses.
Well, what a journey. And I'm so excited for what's next. So make sure you guys subscribe to join the NDL, and look what
I'm officially part of the NDL now. Let's go.